After Jonah preached to the Ninevites, they turned away from their violent, wicked ways and followed God. Now you'd think this would have made Jonah happy, right? But it didn't, and for two reasons. One, Jonah couldn't stand the Ninevites, and he didn't like how God was so loving and merciful to them. Two, Jonah's message was a big, scary warning of destruction. He went all over town saying, if you people don't change your wicked ways and turn to God, then this is gonna happen, then that's gonna happen. You know, lots of really bad stuff. But they did turn to God. So none of Jonah's predictions actually happened. And he thought that made him look like some kind of phony baloney nut job. So he put his head down, kicked rocks, and ascended up a hill looking out over Nineveh. Now, the Bible doesn't say specifically that Jonah went up a hill, but here's the thing. He went up a hill. You can't look out over an entire city from someplace low. You gotta get up there. Also, it says Jonah went east of Nineveh, and we know exactly where Nineveh was. And if you find it on a map, and then you go east, guess what you got? You got hills. Jonah ascended up that hill to do two things. First, to complain to God about how the whole thing made him look like a complete nitwit. Second, Jonah thought that the Ninevites might go back to their wicked ways. In fact, he hoped that they would, and that God would punish them, and that he would get to watch them get wiped out. Whoa, what a guy. Now let's talk about when Jesus ascended. Like Jonah, this happened at the end of his ministry. But unlike Jonah, Jesus didn't ascend to a hilltop of judgment, but into the glory of heaven. And the Bible tells us what his ascension was all about. He went up to rule over all creation. He went up to prepare a place for us in heaven. And he went up to empower us, his followers, to change the world. And he went up to send us the Holy Spirit, who is God with us. Jonah's ascension was about his pride, his hatred, and his judgment. But Jesus' ascension was about his love, grace, and his continued presence with us. Hebrews shows us how Jesus rewrote Jonah's story and perfected Jonah's faith, along with all of the great and not so great heroes of the Old Testament. And when we follow Jesus, he does the same thing for us. He is the author and perfecter of our faith.